Hello and welcome to another Facts and Dimensions Spotlight dataset. In this one I'm going to cover a few schemas that have stuff to do with prescribing in them. We've got English prescribing dataset with SNOMED code, and we've got the electronic prescription service and electronic repeat dispensing utilization dashboard data, and we've got the practice list size and GP count data. That's already covered a little bit in the NHS workforce dataset. But I think it's worth mentioning here as well because they have a separate figure for the prescribing list size, so you can tell which practices actually are prescribers and dispensers. Then we've also got the English prescribing dataset, and I also mention the dementia dataset as that's got a little bit on prescribing of antipsychotic medication. So let's have a look in SQL, what we have here. I've just listed the tables here. So to find out where we get the data from, you would just, as always, go to this table here, all available tables. And as you can see here, I've just queried the other metadata table. So we can see that we've got data going back to July 2015. And so far, as at December 2022, there's just over 400 million rows of data. So it's really very detailed. So let's have a look at some of these data sets. Let's have a look. Okay, this one first. English prescribing dataset with SNOMED code. So you've got the BNF codes. As you know, there's a BNF table as well. And the practice codes. Quantity, items, total quantity, ADQ usage, net ingredient cost, actual cost. Unidentified. Not actually sure what that means, but if you go to the source website, it'll explain it to you. And the SNOMED code. And as you know, we've got a SNOMED dataset too. Next one, let's have a look at EPS and ERD. This one here. So practice code, electronic prescription service items, electronic repeat dispensing items, total items, again by month. So that's useful as well. And what else we got? Oh yeah, the NHS workforce. Now this is especially, it's not directly related because it isn't prescriptions, but I imagine you'd want to know who's prescribing, who's allowed to prescribe and so on. So that's why I've added this in here. Where is it? NHS workforce dot practice list site. Here it is. Here it is. So you've got the practice code. That's the parent. Dispensing, prescribing, GP count, GP practice. So yeah, you can just filter by those two columns to see which ones are dispensing and prescribing as well. So that's got to be useful. Prescribing presentation level data. That's massive. Extremely detailed data set. So you've got the practice code, BNF code, and as I said before, there is a separate BNF table. Let's just have a quick look at it now. I've got a separate video, but anyway. So you would join to this table on the presentation code, selecting the right version and so on. You know what to do from there, I imagine. Total items, total net ingredient cost, total actual cost, quantity. And then in the later records, you've also got ADQ usage and quantity of all prescribed items. And let's have a look at another one. Finally, the rec dementia one. Here it is. So this is by practice code as well, and by month, and you've got these different measures and a value. So let's just actually do a distinct on that so we can see all the individual measures, shall we? No, it's just these four. Okay, so that hopefully gives you an idea of what prescribing stuff we have. Thanks.